Morning, fellas. Probably the last time you see me on in the morning for a while. My work schedule is going to pick back up. But we're going to kind of go over this split pro offset week. There's a couple of things that I like about it. Number one, I do use Josh Jacobs as a fullback. Just kind of gives me more versatility in the backfield. Just kind of look at your packages. Look at the fullback package. Got the fullback halfback swap. You got the tight end. You move your tight ends around, running 12 personnel. I'm going to kind of do this wide receiver swap. We'll try to run it left and run it right and see. One of the first plays that I want to kind of work with is going to be the PAF slide. I'm just do this against random defenses. First and foremost, any offense you run, you should not be running stock. Doesn't matter. Even if you're running a standard run play, you shouldn't be running it stock. You got to do some type of motion or some type of an adjustment to make the play better. So one of the things that we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and motion this receiver to the inside. Anytime you're doing plays like this where everything has to develop, you want your receivers closer to the ball. That way they're a part of your read. You know, if you choose to kind of just use the regular play action camera. If he's outside of your vision on the play action, you're not necessarily going to be able to read the defender on him. So you want to make sure that everything is compressed and tight so that you can see everybody on the field. All right. So the next thing that I want to do is the route that Jacobs has and the route that the tight end has, you don't, and the route that Mayer has, you don't necessarily need those routes running to the same side of the field. You know, if they're running too close, it'll get to a point where one zone will be able to defend both of them. You know, you might have a cloud flat over there, and it might be able to be, you know, he might be a 90-plus zone threshold. He might be able to be on the comeback route and the crosser and the flat. So you don't want all of your routes running to the same side of the field. So what I like to do, I do see that I have a deep route to the right. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and smart route that. I don't know. Yeah, smart route it to shorten it, and then I'll put my tight end on a block release fade, and I will smart route that as well. And then the next thing is I just want to kind of bring a deep in route on the backside, so that way the route by the running back and the route that I'm bringing over, they're not necessarily close enough to, you know, navigate a zone to be able to defend both of them. Now, the next thing is any red route in your offense is going to be your primary read. Always understand that concept. So we're going to read Jacobs to the flat after the play action, all right? So just kind of go through it. Read him to the flat. If he's not open, you should have the tight end delay fade. Let me back the ball up because I need a little bit more field. And then I'll test it left hash, right hash. Just want to kind of double check. Block release, get some chip block. Sometimes like you understand, like he's rushing 4, I don't necessarily need to do a block release fade. So only need to do that if he's out wide or in a situation. That's another thing I got to stop doing is I got to stop rolling out after trying to sell it. I could just stay in the pocket.
Beautiful meal. We're going to sit here and enjoy.
I'll need to lab the handoff animation to see if I want to keep it or not. I'm just going to run through the motion. Alright, so he's going to roll out to the left. So I probably should run this flipped. So let's run it flipped. I don't want him to roll out to the left. Alright, so we're going to test this to the right. It looks a little bit better to the right. So I'm going to go ahead and run that. And I can be creative with that running back route. Instead of running that, I could probably run a swing route. I'm just going to test it and see. No guarantees, fellas. Let me see if I can run like a slant. Oh, the swing route, it looked like he got potential. Slow it down. I like how he runs behind the quarterback on the animation with me rolling out. So he's a quick read. But I need to also test the cancel animation. So.
You know, the guy writes some bullshit poetry, and suddenly he's got a brand new name.
That's right. Turns out that's not the only thing you write. Apparently, he's a whiz at thank you notes.
He's out wide, so it'll be block release fade. I don't know, I'm just really feeling like either a dig route or an in route. This is probably going to be the best option. There we go. I can read him to the flat. I'm just kind of looking at everything.
That was a one-time deal, Mom.
I need some advice from you. Why are you cutting down on Dupree? He's the one who went through all this effort to put low
Alright, so why is he dropping back?
Well, he's on the whole health kick with the bicycling and Lance Armstrong. So he's trying to help you out.
He's trying to help me out. That's a bad Mom. I'm the one who put it on the roof.
Some kind of cover 2 invert.
One! We put the roof over his head. And A! I mean, you have
probably
really
just run
prepared yourself. I can't remember the last time.
curl route instead of crossing over. Based off the coverage, because it's deep path, I don't need him to cross, so I just put a smart route on it.
There's something so wrong with that. Come on, look, I am under a great deal of stress. What do you want from me?
Okay, so that gets a nice little clear out, but it doesn't protect.
Oh, Carl!
This is what turns you on. Come
I'm
on.
reading an article on Oprah.
I'm sorry, I can't do your really bad for the weeks.
So that wheel route's going to work real good with that post route drag concept. Problem is they're sending 1, 2, 3, 4 players, so if they're blitzing, you're not necessarily going to be able to do that. So it's that concept right there.
Good job. We're just getting another strong, buddy.
Please, just look yourself with your first 10-speed bike. It's something you can lay off.
Let's put Lance out of this. Guys got more of one test for 2 nights to Listen, I know you're under a lot of pressure, and you and Molly are
I have to cancel out of that animation.
I wasn't having any trouble when you arrived, Randolph.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means. You know what I don't? It's sold out because then it was what's with this Roman holiday obsession. I know you could bring it. Your favorite movie's Fletch.
No, sir. No, it's not. Fletch is in my top 5. It's not my favorite.
Let's go. Let me try to show you.
You don't like poetry. Did I ever work for you? Listen, if I could be a wonderful best friend was, maybe you should keep it over there.
That was really good. It's not that bad.
I really want to see what that post route works against. Maybe if I motion it out, still have the wheel route come behind it. And then instead of the comeback, just run a dig route smart coming to the other side. Now, I would probably have to cancel the running back animation. I don't know, but we'll see. Oh my God, it's like the concept is there. The protection. Granted, I'm going up against random plays. So I'll probably have to do a double team. And I'll probably have to put that, give that the center of the double team on the one tech. Mumford's going to be able to hold that other side. Make sure we stick the double team. Real route one. Smart route that. Alright, so I put a double team on and it didn't work.
Let's go now.
Just make sure the ID's right next to him.
Check smash. Check 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Like, it's there. The concept is there.
Oh, my balls. What the hell's going on? Nothing. Are you kidding? We talked about this. I know we did, yes. Everyone just sitting here rolling over free, just wailing away on himself, wailing away on himself. Animal that base himself off. What is happening to me? Is this one or two shots? Answer the question.
Carl, stop it.
I'll probably have to roll out and go for the hard sell.
Smash. Warrior 70.
Second question.
Bravo 80. Rig alert. Rig alert. Dragon 60.
More like it's designed for a rollout.
Here we go.
So I might have to roll out and go back and just run it as is.
I didn't realize you were supposed to close this, bro.
Just trying to get used to this.
Oh, you're going to find it
Oh,
today. Okay, this is a clear job. Beijing game then? Oh, is this what Americans come to? Lies and
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to roll out to the sideline with this.
finish video? I'm curious.
It was just a phase. Anyway, why am I the one who's on trial? He's in there starching my side. You don't even got an eye.
Because I'm not married to him. I am married to you.
It's a little risky, but I feel like I can make it work. Obviously, like I said, we'll be featuring the running back out the backfield. So I'll probably just keep that route right there.
Hold on, Jake. Come on. I'm not going to answer.
I could probably shorten his
I'm
route.
not going to answer because it doesn't deserve an answer. I'm doing something like that.
Check.
Instead of an in route, I'm just going to go with a curl to hold the safety down.
You think you got it all figured out, but I'm not to you, and you're out of here. Hold on, you're not throwing me out of here. I'll leave. Good, and while you're at it, leave the glass in the grocery store. You keep those beautiful kids. Oh, yeah.
I want that post route to work so much. I just don't know what is going to work against, because it's not working against two high safety. It's not working against single. It might be like more of a cover zero or a straight man, or if they over adjust, possibly. I think instead of a fade, let me just go with a curl. Okay, so the comeback, whatever that defense was, the comeback seems just more out that. Instead of running a fade, just running vertical. It's like it's there if we have a better right tackle. Oh. Yeah, if I have a better offensive line, I feel like I can get that off. Hopefully in the coming weeks, this offensive line gets a little bit better.
No, not at all. No.
I feel like that's a little buggy. I won't use that motion. I think probably the best motion for this is to motion the tight end to the read defender.
Oh, Carl!
No, yes. He's crazy. Put it off like a curve.
What's going on here, Carl?
Daddy, will you please grab these things?
Circle is over.
No, I don't know that I really have time for dinner. I might just...
I gotta start reading it as soon as he opens. So I have 1 Mississippi 2. That's where your read is. So you're gonna have the in route and the post route.
You mean Lance Armstrong's book? It's not about the type. I'm too sure. That's true. It is about that.
Kind of sus in practice mode. I don't know. I seem to be better in it in games. I don't know. It's like practice mode's too
well-bred fisherman, although I did have one really great adventure, true story, off the coast of Bahamas in the spring weather.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. Nice return, sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. O'Connell going straight to the air. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ford. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Right.
On first down, this is McKinley. And he'll lose yardage here back at the 41. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Time running against him.
Slow and developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Backed up here, a tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Devon Diablo. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive. But some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield, and allow the play to be successful.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block if you're an offensive lineman. Nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. From the shotgun, O'Connell. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Raiders! Devontae Adams, 28 yards. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the 49er hands team does its job. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows, get the ball to him right away.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 3rd and 6. Purdy will set up to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Come on! Over here! I'm going to tell you what's going on. That's why they listen to this school. Now listen.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big points.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection game is
O'Connell looking to throw on first. He finds his man complete. That's Jenkins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right, down to about the 32.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 26. Third down and 1. That is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 26 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Jake Moody now for the point after. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. DeAndre Carter. And how about that return? Inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them. But boy, what a tough spot they're in.
First down, here's White.
I'm just spamming this play so you can play that game.
Give him 10 yards there, and up by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Here's White.
The difference is I know how to run it and you don't.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. White. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
O'Connell throwing, third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Touchdown. Brandon Bolden from 3 yards out. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big fourth down conversion for the score. And the defense, that is a tough coach.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. A second down throw for Purdy. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had no command that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Purdy now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are able to move back in front. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
That was dumb. You don't even know how to do it.
Running out of the gun with White. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, a run from White. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
O'Connell back to the air on second down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. This is caught. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. A final shot before break. O'Connell. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Purdy.
Got him.
They're trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It's all pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They go right back to White here on 1st down. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Please run that again. Please fucking run that again. I got a 1-play touchdown on this.
Trying to put the offense on his back and just move him down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Back to throw, O'Connell. The short throw, that's handling by Moore. And inside the 20 before he's put it down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Here's O'Connell. And that one off the mark, kind of incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On 2nd down, they'll run the play. Goes for 13, sets him up 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at that.
He couldn't stop the run. Dude, rage quit with a lead because he knew he was lucky. He knew what was about to happen. He couldn't stop the run, and I could. That's the difference, you know. Sometimes people be like, "Fuck, I can't stop the run." Oh shit, that won't be the first time. If I could count how many times on my hand I've made people rage quit with the league, I'd have like a couple $1,000s. All right, so let me get some rest. Let me get some breakfast, man. I'm probably back later. Try to scheme some more formations and stuff. Try to open the playbook up, but try not to be so aforementioned of using one play so much. I know we all get into those habits. We got to break them, But let me get some rest, and we'll be back. All right. Appreciate y'all tuning in.